table. Climb on a table. My girl, I know you able. Split in the middle. Make the two touch jiggle.
Make it twiddle.
Climb on a table. My girl, I know you able.
You're able.
Control bumper there.
Hey. Oh yes, SparkFMOnline.com.
Hey.
We are here. She is back.
Hey.
Bum, bum, bum. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Spark FM Online, number one for urban and Caribbean music. We are in the building, Saucy and Friends in the morning.
Yeah.
Rockstone Triz, Miss Tony B. Knowin,
Hey.
and Hout Sow.
How
Hout Sows. And we are here.
Yeah.
What up with y'all? What up with y'all?
my
Get us in the chat group. Let us know what y'all do. Tell us about y'all day and y'all evening in the chat group. We'll read it aloud.
It's Wednesday already.
It is. I'm trying to stall as more people start to come into. Oh, these are CK's pants.
Mm-hmm. Make sure you share the thing too. Wow.
I mean, they used to be his pants. These wouldn't fit. These wouldn't even. It wouldn't even try to smell him. Not even a little bit.
That's a big boy.
He is pretty rotund.
He's robust.
His back is large.
Oh my goodness.
My baby got a
Don't
big
call
back.
him big back.
My baby got a big back because that's all he like to do is eat all day. The two of them, they just want to eat human food. Tune into Spark FM Online, the best morning show in the land.
Wow.
In the land of all times. That was my message that I'm sharing onto the Facebooks and the social media to have my friends and family join, and that's something that you guys should do as well. Well, I don't know what kind of check-in it is. Miss Tony, what it do, honey?
Hey, y'all. Hey. I am back. I got in this morning at, what time did I get in? Like 12:30?
12 o'clock.
12 o'clock. I am back on the show today. I feel rested. There was a post that I saw that says, some tired requires rest and some require peace.
Ooh.
And I was able to obtain both on my trip.
And that is what they call a blessing.
It was. I had such a really, really relaxing time. It was like the kind of just getaway that you need, and I got away and I slept and I got up and I ate and I was catered to and I was cooked for, and it was just really, really nice. And it was just really, really nice. And I think that everybody needs to do that. Everybody needs to do a little escape sometimes and just go somewhere and lay down.
Lay me down to sleep. I know that there was a song, but I didn't know what the song was. So I
thought
just
that's
made
what
it
you was
up
gonna
at
say.
the
Lay it down.
I thought that's
Lay
what
it
you was gonna
down.
say.
No, it's
Oh, lay
not
it
that
down.
one.
Lay me down on my pillow.
That one.
That's
no.
the one she just
No,
said.
it's not that one. What did I say?
Lay your head.
Who's that? Otis Redding?
My
pillow. That's
Like,
Otis.
That's
Otis
old.
Redding.
I love me some Otis.
But
boy.
that Lloyd
old,
song
old.
though, that Lloyd Lay Your Head is really a good song. You gotta listen to Lloyd's vocal range on that. And at one point, Lloyd is yodeling, and that yodel sound good.
Yodelay.
He's a lay.
Oh, that's my part.
Lay.
Yep, that's my part.
Like that. Oh,
And
but that's
it's
a good song.
it's a little yodel in there.
Yes, but there was lots of sun, there was sand, there was lush greenery, there was just really, really
It
good
better been some
food.
lush greenery being in Green Ada.
I know it was lush greenery and plush greenery as well, you know what I'm saying? And I got my split pea soup, which I was really excited about. I got a nice
pea soup.
split pea soup.
For me, split pea soup always sounds so thick.
Oh, it was so
Split pea
good. and made just to my specifications, like the things that I wanted in it were in it. I got
Why?
a nice,
What is your like about split
I
piece?
don't know.
Is that a
I don't know.
green
Split pea soup in Grenada is like a different tasting thing. I don't know. But
They put meat in it.
Yes, mine had turkey wings in it. And it was so good. And then I had a nice saltfish dinner with all the provisions, and that was really, really nice. And then I also had a fried fish. I did have a fried fish, which was very, very nice as well. And, just went to the Junction Saturday night and danced and danced.
What's
and
the
danced.
Junction?
Junction?
The Junction is like a little local bar hangout place that was really, really nice. And prior to that, we went to another place that was like, it was a lot of college students there because, they have the big medical school down there in Grenada. So there was a lot of college students there, and it was a bar that had games and all kinds of stuff, and they had really, really nice drinks. And then we went to the Junction and danced
medical school
for the
Grenada
rest of
have?
it. It has a really, really good medical school and a veterinary school.
Yeah, their veterinary school and their medical school are top tier. A lot
Yeah.
of people from all over the world go
All
there.
over the world. So it was,
When we went there the first time, there was so many animals and pets on the plane, and we were like, "What the fuck is happening?"
the people traveling with their cats, and we were
Yeah.
like, "What's this about?"
They were going back from vacation or whatever, and they were just bringing their pets that they most likely found on the streets of Grenada,
Yeah.
and took to be their own.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
like for real.
That's
So it was just a really, really great time. Great time. And I was there with, my dancing partner. So shout out to him. Thank you for a great time.
Nice.
It's awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
What about you, Rockstone Triz? What time did you leave here yesterday?
I left here like around 4:30. I had a few business phone calls, and that's it. We just trying to get some
We was in
things.
here working yesterday, honey. I was in and out the
Business.
building, going to
Yeah.
the bank, all kind of stuff. Me and Tristan was in here working.
At one
Work.
time, I passed out and had to wait.
I did one of my outings. I looked back. I said, "Well, he is not working right now. You was slumped too, like it hit you all of a sudden." I was like, I wonder if I should go poke him and see if he's alive.
Wow.
But other than that, that's it, man. In good spirits. Looking forward to birthday coming up in a couple of weeks. My mama birthday coming up next. Oh God. all
Any
birthdays.
plans?
No, I think we're just gonna go out to eat. I think we're gonna go to a nice bar or something. There's a lot of new dope bars. Might go to Rochambeau
Ooh, oh yeah. It's a new restaurant somewhere on
Boylston Street.
Boylston. Yeah.
When this is for what? For your birthday?
On my birthday, yeah. I'm 38. I'll be 30.
Damn you all!
Oh my God, baby's 38. Yes.
It's funny how all our birthdays are like 1 month after each other, a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Like our little 2
September,
months,
November,
like
December.
2 months after each other.
Yeah.
Yesterday I had my quarterly dinner with my boss ladies, and we went to Rose Bar. That's connected to Hugh, with Rob Eugene, and it was a Tuesday. So what
It's connected to you? Or it's a part of you?
It's there. It's in the space. It's connected to the hotel.
Okay.
It's an actual very quaint little space. It's probably like the size of this, like the size of these 2 rooms. And we were the only ones there, but it was really like, if you want to have a little event, a little private event or something, like we were literally the only people in the restaurant. It's a really nice place, a little Christmas party or anything like that. That's a nice place. The food is tapas and stuff like
Have
that.
y'all been to Hugh on a Friday night or Saturday night?
No, the only time I've been to Hugh is
When we went to
the strike.
Okay.
And
I heard
the strike
Hugh
at-
be looking like it's
No.
popping.
We went for Corey's birthday.
Oh yes, we did go to court. We went for something else too, didn't we? We definitely went for Corey's birthday. Oh, I've been there a couple of times for networking events and stuff like that. I don't know what's going on, but I've been there. It's nice. Y'all should go there. Rose Bar. It's quaint.
I would like to go to it.
Yeah. And other than that, like, it's just been for the last 3 days, my sister gifted me a small child. So I had 2 kids and a dog. And I don't know how you parents of multiple children do it. I really don't understand. Multiple children or multiple dogs. What is it that your life is like that you are able to cater to both of them?
All of them.
The time.
All of them.
Yes, all the time. Some people
Yeah.
have like 5, 10 kids.
Yeah.
Like, Isn't there constant speaking?
I was reading today about a girl that had babies. Her babies are 11 months apart, so she had 2 kids in 1 year.
Woo!
Child,
What is she, of canine breed?
I don't know, but she did that, and I was like, God bless you, because my one son is a lot.
It is a lot.
It is a lot.
Well, God bless you all. May the Lord open.
Oh no, don't open no more. Don't open no more.
Oh, anyways, people, we're going to get into the show, get things up and running and started and going. And we will go. Oh, I just got a cool one. It said up full rise.
Oh, what's that mean?
Up full rise.
Up full rise.
I know Mike Nice just hit us with the Grand Rising.
Did you?
He's about to get blocked.
Mike Nice, do not get blocked. What's today's theme, Mike Nice? Today is Wednesday. What did he say? Wet Wednesday?
He didn't say yet.
He said what did he say there?
You didn't say it yet.
Welcome back Wednesday.
Welcome back Wednesday. Oh, I like it. I like it.
I see that.
I don't know what we gonna do without Mike Nice. It don't even
know.
It don't even be a real day if he don't tell us what day it is.
Exactly. Like, what is it? What is today?
The other day he told us to move along.
Oh.
Move along Thursdays because we was what was it? It was Mondays because we was stuck somewhere. I forget what we stuck talking about.
I forgot what you said.
But let's get this show started. Spark FM Online, Saucy and Friends in the morning. Let's go.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Igniting the airwaves, Spark FM.
You are enjoying the miracle of radio.
New England's #1 urban Caribbean music. Radio. Spark FM.
Spark FM.
Spark FM.
Yeah. Oh, let me get this yawn out.
Don't. I'm gonna yawn too. Oh no. I'm trying to hold it in.
Did everybody that watched me just now yawn? Did you guys yawn too? Because yawn is literally contagious in and out of real life.
It
because
really is.
You ever seen somebody yawn on TV and now you yawn and your jaw hurting you?
Yep.
What is it? What is it?
I don't know why that is. What is that about? Honestly?
Let's see. Why do people
Why is yawning contagious?
Yes. Why do people yawn when other people yawn?
Yes.
People yawn when others yawn because of the phenomenon called contagious yawning, which is taught to be related to what? Social mirroring, empathy, emotional contagion, synchronizing group behavior, and building social bonds. Wow.
Psychological?
Yeah, because that doesn't make any sense to me. Because if that was the case, then there would be a lot more things that people did the same.
Once again, researchers don't know for sure why this happened, but they think it's related to empathy, our ability to understand and share the feelings of another. Studies show that the susceptibility to contagious yawning correlates with empathetic skills in neurotypical people.
Oh.
Then why is Donald Trump president?
Not everybody's empathetic.
Exactly.
Not only is he president, but he is doing the most, and we'll get into that in the show.
Jackass.
Boy, it is. One thing I did remember from his first tenure, for his first reign as superior king, was every time you turned on the TV, it was entertainment. Like people weren't turning it on to listen to the profound words that he were gonna say. It was like, what the hell is this MF gonna say now again?
Yep.
What's he gonna do now? Because he's completely and utterly unhinged. I think what's also more unhinged about him is the people that are still following him, that are still like, yo, they're seeing the pics of the cabinet and they're like, well, we'll get into that later. Boy, we'll get into...
Mike Tyson say that,
What?
Trump's his boy. He said that the black lady ain't gonna say hi to him and that he's been at Trump's house 15 times and the black lady ain't gonna say nothing to him. Never will.
Mike Tyson's got CTE.
Mike Tyson literally just did a fight for some money to keep in his pocket. Like, what's
Mike Tyson, Cameron, and Mace all was a Trump.
I mean, it's typical cooning. That's what I'm saying. They're typical cooning behavior. Like, a lot of these black people feel like once they got a little bit of status and stuff that they can start going over to the other side because things don't apply to them anymore. Their kids are grown, or like I mean, I wasn't checking for no Cameron. They need to stick to telling sports.
Monkey do monkey see.
Exactly.
When dog got money, it's buy cheese.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. The other day I had a couple of dollars and I did buy a pack of cheese. Just to be honest. Let's get into the show so that we can do what we got to do. Today is Wednesday. It is November the 20th. If you have summer EBT, today is the last day for you to use it before they remove it from your account.
Child, I used my last $2 the other day to buy a family pack of M&Ms because I was like, I'm using every scrap of this
Family
money.
pack of M&Ms. I think I still got like $19 left. I'm about to go buy a bottle of mince meat next couple of weeks. God damn it. So today is Monday. It's going to be mostly cloudy, mostly sunny, high 57 degrees, winds in the northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Tonight it's going to drop down to 42, which is a lot warmer than it was yesterday because it was about 27. It was cold.
Yeah.
When I can see the breath come out the dog, then I know that something is a problem. It's cold. It's cold outside. And this cold that I have won't let up. Boston police seek missing 84-year-old man, and that is very scary because that is very scary. It's like missing a baby. Yeah. Boston police say an 84-year-old man who was reported missing Monday has been found safe. Oh, God
good.
bless. Shutan Lin had last been seen just after 9:30 a.m. Monday on the 300 block of Massachusetts Ave near Symphony Hall. Police said Tuesday morning that Lin had been found safe. I remember our grandmother had gotten on the bus, right?
Yeah, she went to Africa, remember?
Yeah, she said that she was going to Africa. She got on the bus. I think she went down to Mass Ave too.
She did. She
and
got
hung
on
out
number
for the
one.
day.
Yeah.
Just loose.
Yep.
Just loose. If you don't get inside, Joyce, where are you? But that is, that'd be scary because you're like, I don't know where my mom went.
I remember that. That was scary. Everybody was looking.
It was nuts. Like it is. So if you have people that are suffering from, dementia, Alzheimer's, things like that, I know this sounds crazy, but like for babies and the elderly, how come they don't got little tags?
Air tag.
Like, yeah, like I don't want to say dog tags and collars and stuff like that, but there needs to be like a little GPS bracelet that is nice, like
That's like, remember when she was in the hospital and they had to put the little red socks on her because she's a runner?
I miss that lady so
Me
much.
too.
Golly, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's get into the show. So yeah, the spike in diseased raccoons in Worcester County.
That's quite awful.
That sounds
Oh
terrible.
no, rabid raccoons?
The funny thing is that I would like to own a domestic raccoon.
No.
Oh
why?
boy, here we go. She wants everything.
Why?
She wants a monkey. She wants a raccoon.
A little piggy.
She wants a pig. I saw her trying to
No.
adopt 2 Siamese cats this morning. All kinds of things she wants.
Why raccoons?
Ridiculous.
One lady said she had 14 pets. I said, what? She's got a beautiful chicken that looks like it has a poodle cut.
Ma'am.
Multiple dogs, cats, a little piggy. I want a farm. I call me Dr. Sauce Little. Dual sauce. Little sauce. Dr. Little Sauce. Got it. So wildlife officials are asking residents to take precautions after an increase in diseased raccoons. According to Southbridge Animal Control, the department has encountered 13 raccoons since September exhibiting classic signs of rabies, such as lethargy, seizures, pawing at the mouth, and limping. That's what I thought. Rabid means that they was on the wall biting at their fur and biting the walls
No,
off.
rabid look like zombie. Look
Oh,
like
really?
they can't drink water. They're very slow and reactive, like very slow reactive.
Oh, I thought it meant that they was wild outside, like the
You can
zoomies.
definitely tell a rabid.
The zoomies.
The
a rabid raccoon.
zoomies, really? You gonna look for a rabid raccoon for me? Rabid raccoon.
So if you guys see anything with this suspicious behavior, this is what is going on.
Oh, look at it. What is it doing? It's praying to Jesus.
I'm never gonna see them because whenever I see a raccoon, I say,
Oh, look at
Run
him.
away.
This is a rat. Oh, it's drooling
Whenever
and
y'all see these things
shaking.
doing crazy little things like this is a rabbit.
Ay, Dios
See?
mío.
It's drooling.
Mira el raccoon.
Why this person so close to it?
It's in the, if they're in the, behind the glass.
Oh, because I backed up from the screen.
Oh. That looks like me when I'm drunk.
And then if you pick it up,
Oh,
it
it's
might bite
having
you.
a seizure.
Picking up
Ay,
bite
Dios mío. Me no like it, Krista.
Shut up. So aggravated. Fool.
So beware of the rabid raccoons if you live in the Worcester area, because they are. It's not gonna get in my house. They got to. Oh, this one is busting through the wall. Sparkle did that same exact thing out the window.
I wonder how, you know what? I think about that often, and I wonder what went through his head when he did that.
I'm going to. Like, I know you are not leaving me in this house with these other people. Woman killed in Boston dog attack was the family's heart and soul. I heard about this. This is terrible.
But that's a big thing. Real quick on the rabies though. That's a huge thing because people can die from rabies.
People, right?
People. So if you guys are around Worcester County, just make sure y'all watch them raccoons. And if you get bit by rabies, go to the doctors immediately. You do not want
like,
to.
does the same symptoms happen to the humans too? Like,
So
tired
humans,
and
I know
drooling?
that eventually humans, like, I don't know if we exhibit those. I don't think we exhibit those same things, but you get fear of water, where you just stop drinking water because you're just like afraid that water's gonna kill you, and basically I think that's the main symptom
oh, that's terrible.
from humans, but you can die from it very quickly.
Awful. So yesterday we talked about the dog that attacked the 4 people, including 2 officers, the loved ones of the Roxbury woman who died Monday after she was attacked by her own dog. I remembered her as the heart and soul of their family. Geraldine McGinnis, she was 73 years old, sustained life-threatening injuries in an attack that injured 3 others. 2 police officers responding to the scene. In a statement to CBS Boston, her 3 children described her as a loving and caring mother. She put her children first. The heart and soul of our family is gone, they said. Police responded to the report of a dog attack on 2 people at 35 Dennison Street around 4:49 p.m. on Monday. Inside the residence, they found the grievously wounded McGinnis and a man suffering from very serious injuries, police said. While officers were aiding the 2 victims, the dog returned and attacked 2 of the responding officers in front of the residence.
Dog?
Rabies,
I
probably.
was gonna say, was it bitten by a rabid raccoon? Like, what happened?
One of the officers fired their gun at the dog, striking it. McGinnis and the man were both taken to the local hospital. The 2 officers were also hospitalized with injuries that were non-life-threatening. As of Monday evening, police said that the dog involved in the attack was alive and taken from the home by animal control, along with 3 other dogs.
I thought yesterday that you guys said that they made the decision to
Kill the dog.
kill the dog.
That's what I thought too. I didn't know
Yeah.
the dog. So in this situation, the dog is going to actually be able to live after biting and killing someone. They
Right.
usually put them down after that because they say once they bite out of anger, they're gonna bite again.
It's like I thought that they could put it down immediately.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Jean McGuire, our girl Jean, said McGinnis was McGinnis's landlord and close friend. She was very close to her animals, almost like children, I think McGuire told them. She took good care of them. Here is the clip right here.
Yeah, Lisa and David, just a really tough situation here in Roxbury. Multiple neighbors I've spoken to have told me they were scared of the dogs. They say they barked loudly and often. All 4 dogs living in the home were pit bull mixes. One of those dogs is now dead. 3 are with animal control. The chaotic scene on Denison Street Monday night ending in tragedy. 73-year-old Geraldine Brady McGinnis died from injuries after she was attacked by her own dog.
And I just talked to her this morning.
McGinnis spoke with WBZ 2 years ago when her neighbor was the victim of a crime. Now, police say she was killed when her own pet turned on her Monday afternoon, attacking McGinnis and her husband. The dog then bit police when they arrived. 2 officers suffered minor injuries and shot the dog to stop it. The victim's husband is still in the hospital. Their pit bull mix, Deuce, was euthanized. And their 3 other pit bull mixes are now with animal control.
Oh, no, they said euthanized.
I've lost my sister.
Yeah.
She's a sister.
Civil rights icon Jean McGuire lives upstairs and says the victim, her tenant and friend, was more like family.
She's a wonderful person.
Poor
very
Jean.
Generous, very loving person. Loved animals.
But the 4 dogs were a risk, McGuire says.
They had too many dogs. And they put them in cages. I told you, don't put a dog in a cage. Keep them from fighting or whatever. And, but, you stay out of people's business.
I hear you, girl.
And Boston police are investigating this attack. Now, coming up at 6 o'clock, I spoke with the 3 sons. They tell me about their mother and her love for pets. Hear their message coming up at 6. Live in Roxbury,
man.
Christina Rex, WBZ News.
Terrible.
That is
Yeah,
terrible.
that
And
is
Jean
awful.
McGuire likes pets too because remember her dog was
Yep.
with her when she was attacked in the place. But as their landlord, why? And she thought that they,
She's a dog lover.
Yeah.
Like it's one of those things that
We gotta see if we can get Jean on the show.
Yeah, we gotta talk to.
Who can find somebody?
She was the Metco
Or Nick.
director.
No, somebody I know knows her very welly. Damn. That's sad. That is really sad. When you die by the ones you love.
Yeah.
It's terrible. North Shore man helps uncover a baseball what? What is this?
Baseball what?
Base card worth millions. Boy, why can't one time ago I used to collect baseball cards. I think
collected garbage pail kids cards.
and comic books I did too.
My mother wanted me to collect stamps.
Yep. Yep. I bought one of those stamp collection kits at the school book fair. Remember them?
Yep.
Remember the school book fair? I had bought a stamp collection kit. Never collected a stamp, but I did that. How about that?
All right. Well,
Yeah.
North Shore man helps uncover baseball cards worth millions. A Newport man uncover a rare baseball card at a yard sale in Danvers that is estimated to be worth millions of dollars. Jeff Gross of Newburyport has been collecting baseball cards for decades, but he never thought that he never thought at a yard sale at his son-in-law house in Danvers would be resulting in a card potentially worth millions.
So don't he got to give some of it to his son-in-law? Because if he found it in his son-in-law, he can't just keep it. And don't he got to give some to me or something like? I just feel like I can never come across a scratch ticket or a card I wouldn't have known it was worth $1 million either. Huh?
I wouldn't have known. I would never know.
What would I have taken it?
A scratch ticket.
I think to this, no, this is by far the biggest thing that has and will ever happen to me.
It's a Babe Ruth card.
Gross of Newburyport has
yeah.
been collecting baseball cards for decades, but he never thought that a yard sale at his in-laws' house in Danvers would result in finding a card worth potentially millions of dollars.
Nice guy, rides by on his bicycle, introduced himself, and I overhear him talking to my wife and said, blah, 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 some baseball cards and I was like, oh, what's going on over here?
The Danvers man explained to Gross that he had some old cards passed down from his father, and Gross agreed to go through the cards with him.
The card that he had at the time that was really stood out to me was Joe Jackson, shoeless Joe Jackson from the 1919 Black Sox, throwing the World Series. And this expert's expert said to me, if that card is authenticated, your friend has a card that has only been rumored to exist.
But a card worth $50,000 was just the start. A few days later, the Danvers man found more cards.
And I still have the text. It said something about the better of the 2 Babe Ruth cards, and I went,
Shockingly, the gentleman had a never-before-seen 1916 Babe Ruth rookie card while on the Red Sox. Now, a few months later, it will be auctioned with Robert Edward Auction House with a minimum bid of $150,000, but expected to go for way more.
The owner of the card, wants to stay anonymous. You know, someone said this morning, does he know he won the lottery? I said, he does now. He does now.
Reporting from Newburyport, Alexis Beckett, WCVB Sports Center 5.
Wow.
And it's been authenticated and everything. Wow.
Never seen before Babe Ruth card.
And they just had it. Where was it?
Just chilling in there.
Yep, in a collection.
Oh, wow. That's nice. I just saw this one online that I wanted to get into. Boston police seized 31 mopeds and when is this? Is this the same one? We'll figure out later. But sorry guys. Sorry.
Which one?
It was a different one that I saw in another reporting, but that they be posting old news. Boston man sentenced to prison for COVID fraud, spent money on Saks Fifth Avenue and the casino. This was another update to a story that we covered earlier this week.
PPP.
This sentence to prison for COVID. So the guy Antoine Milbury.
Antoine Davis.
A Boston man has been sentenced to prison after pleading guilty earlier this year to COVID fraud and spent thousands in federal pandemic relief funds at Saks Fifth Avenue and at the casino.
He was in there buying all kind of Montclair.
Antoine Davis.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that sound black.
Yeah,
Yep.
misspelled Antawn.
Yep.
Antoine Davis.
Anton.
Anton.
Oh, yeah,
Anton.
he black.
He is 40 years old, was
Yep.
sentenced Friday by U.S. District Court Judge Julia to 5 months in prison and 2 years of supervised release. They said Davis was also ordered to pay $50,000 in restitution and forfeiture.
Dang.
David pleaded
guilty. Where you get
guilty.
that from?
He better make it in jail. It's going to take him quite some. Davis was arrested in February along with 4 alleged Heath Street gang members. Oh, damn. Oh, they each PPP. But they organized Rico. That is funny.
He don't want to down.
This was the PPP loan applications on behalf of his purported business, Levy said. The application contained multiple false statements, including the purported business total gross income in 2020 and the purpose of the loan. Davis also submitted false tax records in support of his loan application. Levi said, based on the fraudulent application, Davis received approximately $49,999 in PPP loans, which he then spent on non-business related expenses, including transactions at a casino and at Saks Fifth Avenue. Well, good for him. But like, why wouldn't you go and buy a little boat or something like that? Something
That's
that
what
got
I'm
a little asset in it.
All in there in the Gucci.
I have a problem with the PPP because I think that this was designed to get the black people.
Nope, it got all the white people too.
White people too?
Hell, oh yeah. The stories that we read are these dumbass black people. Now, these dumbass people, period, who decided to not even do something with the money that made any sense. At least with that one blue from Pleasure P or something like that. He went and bought a super yacht, didn't he?
Yep.
Some foolishness he bought. Like, buy something that makes sense. Why you going to Saks Fifth Avenue dropping $25K in there to do?
From Pretty Ricky.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out who you're talking about. She said
What did she say? Super blue from where?
Blue from Pleasure P.
Yep. I knew what she was talking about, though.
I knew what you're talking about, too.
I do.
But the Pretty Ricky people.
Oh, yes, the Pretty Ricky.
Blue from Pleasure P.
Is Pleasure P one of them?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That's one of them, yes.
I knew something was up there. But yeah, you know, like I fully regret it. I fully regret because there was a lot of people like, oh yeah, just send me some and I'll just I can probably get you $20K. And at that point I was so shook because I didn't have like real employees and you know we had just started, so I didn't know what was going on. But I think that if I had gotten a good amount, I probably could have just satisfied in the long run.
Well.
These people, you not even at least making an LLC. You didn't even start with one.
That's what man. This time when the PPPs come around, I'm gonna have an LLC,
girl,
SWV, and a BBD. Because guess what? Guess what?
SWV, TLC, ABC, BBD, all of them.
And a 112.
No, everything. 56, 503. I don't care.
51A. All of it.
And a 52, 51. Because guess what? I'm gonna get by.
I already know what I'm getting. I'm getting one of them spirit planes that's on sale right now.
I'm already past midlife too. Shoot. What they gonna do to me?
Thank you, LaWanda.
What did she say?
Who is that looking in on the studio?
You know how long he been standing there?
He was? You saw him?
Yes.
Oh, that's funny. Thank you, because I would have died. See, if I was here by myself, somebody could have came in here, knocked my head off on the camera. Nobody would have told me. Good morning, Super Bone. We got Super Bone in the building. He does the Super Show with Killer D on Mondays from 7 to 9 p.m. No, 9 to 11. That's the late night. That's my last walk night. I be dancing, boy.
I like that little late night show. That is nice.
That's nice. I love it. Let's see. Keeping it moving. Stray kitten was burned while hiding in the engine compartment in Boston. That is terrible.
In the engine room.
Huh? Wow. All right.
Sorry.
Look at the. I don't know.
Sorry.
Oh, was it? It was burned, but it wasn't. It didn't die.
It did not die. That's why I was able to make a drink.
Oh, look at its little ears.
It got the burnt up ears.
What is Soka like? Is she sweet?
Soka's great. Soka's a great cat.
What'd she do?
Soka is a dog cat.
No.
She's a dog cat, but she kill everything. Yeah.
You know, our cat's name is Palau.
Palau.
And your dog's name is Pelori. Yes.
Pelori or Palau.
And Pelori.
What do you got there?
I know what's that?
What is that? Was that a wake up wrap? What is this? An egg roll?
Snack and bacon?
Ham and cheese.
Minayam pork. What is it? What is it? Not pork.
Pork mouth.
Pork mouth.
Pork mouth.
What you want?
State Police Lieutenant Karen Reed's case loses paid leave. Oh, good. Look at this. Might be good. Police Lieutenant loses paid leave for failing to discipline investigators in Karen Reed case. Hey. That's without all of that. A state police lieutenant who testified at Karen Reed's murder trial has been disciplined following an internal affairs investigation.
This is Lieutenant Proctor?
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Officials say Lieutenant Brian Tully failed to properly supervise investigators who sent inappropriate text messages about Reed during the investigation.
So, that's the one that
Tully not recommend disciplinary actions for the troopers involved. Tully will have to forfeit 6 days of accrued leave. Oh no, not 6 days.
Who testified at Reed's first trial has been disciplined following an internal affairs investigation. State police say Detective Lieutenant Brian Tully failed to properly supervise investigators who sent inappropriate text messages about Reed during their investigation. They say Lieutenant Tully did not recommend disciplinary action for the troopers involved. He'll now have to forfeit 6 days of accrued leave. Reed's first trial over the summer ended with a hung jury. She is scheduled to go back on trial in January of next year, but both sides are requesting a delay in that trial until April. Reed is accused of hitting her boyfriend, former Boston police officer John O'Keefe, with their car and leaving him to die in a snow bank back in January of 2022. Her defense argues she's being framed as part of a police cover-up.
You guys, what y'all think is gonna happen?
This Karen Reed case is just, I don't know, for some reason I feel like it's just so bad. I feel like they're gonna put her on the wall. She's gonna end up in the sulfur field.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like,
I don't think so. I think that I think that they're gonna find that more of these people are corrupt inside the Canton Police Department, just like they found out this
But
guy
they're
was.
still not going to let her off.
They're not
I
going to
think they're
let
gonna-
her off.
They're going to
Yeah.
try to fix that and still take her down.
I know that they're trying to do that, but I think that all the evidence and everything will point right back to she didn't hit him.
You think that there's a chance that she might get off?
I think she's gonna get off, even though that I think that there's so much corruption inside the Canton Police Department that it eventually will be uncovered, and they have no choice but to let her go.
I don't know.
Gonna be my other thing about this case is that it has lost a lot of steam.
Yeah.
Like I don't think anybody's remotely as interested in it as they were before, because I think to the common people.
But online though, this case is a big hit.
Still going?
Across
Is
the
it?
whole country.
Still?
Are they
Across
still the
country,
people outside of the
absolutely.
courthouse? I mean,
well, not now because there's nothing happening.
Yeah, not right
but
now.
is there nothing happening? I feel like there's a news story about this Karen Reed case every day.
But it's not like a court case.
Around
it's
it, around
Who
it. So
got picked?
there's happenings going around with the Canton Police Department. Of course, there's more internal affairs going down with that. So
okay.
I think after they find out, after that first, like, so this is gonna be like the third officer that's been affected by this by internal affairs. I think there's gonna be more.
Oh, yeah, I it's very interesting. I'm interested to see how this actually all ends. And yes, Jess, when I came in, Tony was like, "Who put the Grinch on your door?" And I literally said, "Someone who loves me." It was like perfect. I was like, "Hey, how did somebody take a picture of me on the wall? It's me. I am the Grinch. Hated it." But I am excited because after Thanksgiving, all the Christmas music will be playing on our favorite station. Here, Spark FM. 12 things you should never, ever say to someone from Massachusetts. And let's go through this list and see what, is white people thing. So I don't know. Is Boston the only city in Massachusetts? People say that?
No, I've never heard that.
Boston is iconic. We've got charming towns and vibrant cities like Worcester, Springfield, and Salem. Why do you guys pronounce the R as ah? Boston, water.
It's not the
I don't know. When I was in Grenada, I met a nice lady from Canada, and she was like, "Where are you from?" And I said, "I'm from Boston." And she was like, "Oh yeah, I hear your accent." And I was like, "Really?"
Boston. How you say Boston?
Boston.
Like New Yorkers say Boston. Boston. We say Boston. We don't really say Boston. We say Boston. Boston. I'm from Boston. Like when you say it's a Boston, so I think that's where they first hear it. That Boston. What is the big deal about clam chowder? Do y'all eat clam chowder?
Clam chowder. It's delicious.
You eat clam chowder?
Oh yeah. It's nice.
Say the woman. Check, baby. Check, baby.
Yes.
No.
Oh, wrong one. Oh, here we go.
Damn, your
Hi, voice. Okay.
Oh,
Wow.
Can you say, and I will play?
No, but clam chowder I like clam chowder.
You like clam chowder? I could only eat the fish chowder.
I like a clam chowder.
Clam chowder is
Clam
warm.
chowder's warm.
What else you should never say to them is, I prefer New York pizza over anything here. Nobody would ever say that.
I don't
So
think
just
so.
relax
That's not
with
a thing
that. That's
here.
crazy talk. It's insane.
What New York style pizza?
What is New York style pizza with a pie?
I don't know.
It's like a thin
It's,
slice.
yeah,
of
it's
pizza.
thin and it's like
Greasy.
toast. Like
It's like Stashes. Stashes is
crispy,
close to New
right?
York pizza,
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
hate
yeah.
Stashes pizza.
yeah, that's
I hate Stashes
yeah,
pizza.
I hate Stashes.
The other question is, why is everyone obsessed with Dunkin'? Because there's one on every corner.
Yep.
There's literally one on every, like, when you can't find a Dunkin' Donuts on the corner, you be very pissed off. Like, you in this whole Boston, they ain't one down here.
I do not like Dunkin'.
But
What are you, Starbucks?
I don't like coffee stuff. Anytime we go to Dunkin' Donuts, I end up getting hot chocolate. Like, and their hot chocolate is disgusting.
But
The
no,
only
it
reason I
is
got
not
this-
as sweet and nice.
Only reason I got this is because I had to fight with my brother this morning because he broke my Keurig and we
not
got
the
into
Keurig.
it this morning.
Keurig.
We got into it this morning.
Absolutely
Because,
not.
I was upset.
Not what you're gonna do here is
I
break
was-
my
I was
Keurig.
highly upset.
Do you make iced coffee at home?
yeah, thank you.
No, I just did because it's not going to be the way I want it. So
Yeah.
I just did iced coffee.
Oh.
The other one is, isn't it always cold and gloomy? No, stupid.
Right. Oh, but about that Dunkin' Donuts one, there's a Dunkin' Donuts on every corner in New York too, and other places.
Oh well, then yeah.
Yeah.
Can we add to this list ourselves after?
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Why is your traffic so terrible? We want to know as well.
Yeah, we would like to know that.
We would would like to know.
Seriously, because Boston is an hour from Boston, and that's crazy.
I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I heard Salem is just a tourist trap. It is.
Yeah.
You go down there for scary shit and witches.
Yeah.
Duh.
Yeah.
What's so special about the Patriots? That's a stupid question. Well, what was so special about
What was?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady? And now he's not there no more, so why are you talking about it?
Yeah.
Just leave us alone. Is Harvard really that impressive?
Yes.
Yes. I mean,
Really,
it's Harvard. It's Harvard.
And so is MIT.
Yeah, like
you know that
don't
Harvard
get
is
crazy.
offering free online courses.
Yes, I
Yes.
saw that yesterday.
I signed up for 3.
Did you? I'm gonna sign up for me
nice,
somewhat.
Fonzie.
What kind of classes they got? What
All
I can take?
kinds of stuff.
I'm
There's
gonna
a lot. I did a business.
And what do you
class
get, a
and
certificate?
A little cert. A little
Well,
cert.
that's the thing. You do the class, but to get the certificate, you have to pay.
Oh. No.
do
I
the
want
whole
my
class.
I want my Blakely certificate.
That's our big
boy.
money certificate.
Yeah, I
That's our
want
big-
my.
It's like $300 for the certificate.
Oh,
Not bad from Harvard. to
From
say that
Harvard,
you took-
though.
That's more money.
Yeah.
That's more money from Harvard.
I might take that. Put it on my wall. Just
Right.
the Harvard. Just give me the Harvard emblem
Just
to
want
put on
mother-
my wall. I
mother
don't
to be
need
proud of
nothing
me for
else.
something.
And why do you call a milkshake a frap?
I don't.
I don't know
You
what a
call it-
frap is.
I don't know what a frap is.
We black. We don't know what that
Is there
is.
parts of Boston or Massachusetts that call it a frap?
frappe?
Apparently.
A
Frappe?
I don't
No,
even
the
know if
frappe
I've
is
been
from
anywhere and
McDonald's.
seen that.
Yeah, like what do you go and you order that? Where do you order that at?
I don't order the frap. I just go and get a milkshake. I don't get milkshakes either. Oh, I do get milkshakes from Five Guys.
This is not.
Yeah.
This is not gonna work for me. I'm lactose intolerant.
Yeah,
Because
I
even-
can't do no milkshake.
Lactose intolerant.
I can't
Because
even
even
go
if
milkshake.
like Five Guys and stuff, I don't never even see frap on a menu. I
what I'm
always see a
saying.
milkshake. Like what part of Massachusetts?
Like you said,
people ask these questions
this,
from?
this list don't apply.
Can y'all
to
can y'all
the-
eat milk? Can y'all eat milk?
I could eat milk. I could drink a cup. I
Not
can't
at
have
this
no cookies
big
without
age.
milk.
Not at
I
this
can't
big
have a
old
peanut
milk.
butter and jelly without milk. Boy, I'll tell you that.
Boy, and
can't
cookies
do
like
that.
them nice. When I make cookies in Christmas, they have to be drank
Oh,
with
yeah.
milk. It's so nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Yummy.
Milk, cheese,
Y'all-
ice cream.
You guys are way healthier than me.
I was gonna say
Now, this lactose intolerance, is that something that develops or y'all?
Oh, it definitely develops.
it develops. Yeah, it definitely.
Really?
A
It
lot
is
of people, a
problem.
lot of black
A lot of black people.
get it in later ages, but a lot of them have it from from youth.
You won't realize you have it until it get late night, and then it's time for you to go to bed, and then you can't go to sleep because your stomach starts bubbling.
You know when I realized that I was lactose intolerant? I was working, got a coffee, put milk in it. I had to go home
Oh no!
Got to go.
because me and the porta potty life never worked out. So I went right back home. It was, and it's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, Empress says that you only see milkshakes in poor people communities, but you see fraps everywhere else.
Wow.
That's not what Empress said, but I couldn't see it because Tristan
You only
changed
see
it.
milkshake at a chain restaurants. Everywhere else says frappe.
Really? Frap.
So Starbucks.
It's only frappe.
Frappe, whatever the
It's
hell
only
it is.
frappe at McDonald's
At Target.
Frappe, whatever.
or at Starbucks.
Oh,
But it's
Starbucks.
a frap.
Y'all drink frappe? Y'all drink frappe? What is this? Oh, let us drink frappe.
I don't drink that.
That's what we was walking today. We was going today. Like, how come I went into P&R. I was like, y'all don't got no tea? And she was like, yeah, you need some tea in your system, right? Yeah. And I was like, yeah. Why do West Indian restaurants don't offer no type of Ovaltine, a Milo, a little chocolate, a hot
But
chocolate?
wait, you could get tea from P&R?
No, you can't. That's what I was.
But you should
bro.
be
No,
able
you
to.
can't get tea. Where can you get tea
You
from?
can't get
You
Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin'
And
Donuts
and
because
McDonald's.
They have tea?
Flames. You can go to Flames and get breakfast. You can get porridge and fried dumpling and
But
all
no
kind of
tea.
tea. But no tea. They
I
don't
wonder,
offer tea.
tea is such a low-hanging fruit. You just need to boil some water and pour a tea
Put
bag
a
in it and
pack.
charge people
And
$4.
don't P&R sell tea? I think they sell like Jamaican tea, don't they?
But
Oh,
somebody,
they probably
Ovaltine, Milo, all of those things, there should be I'm hoping that I'm going to put that in
Finn's Fusion.
Finn's.
Oh, no,
Finn's Fusion.
I think he's got a full tea and coffee setup. I think he said he's going to be doing.
Oh, good, because that needs to happen.
Yeah.
Tired of this. We need warm liquids in our systems.
We got to take a break.
Oh, yes, we got to take a quick break. When we come back, we have a young man that is making his rounds in the entertainment scene. We'll be talking to him for a little second, and then we'll get into the national and entertainment news. Keep it locked right here, Spark FM Online.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Spark FM. Spark FM.
This is a message from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Travel increases your chance of getting and spreading COVID-19. Take steps to protect yourself and others. Wear a mask that completely covers your nose and mouth. Masks are required on planes, buses, trains, and other forms of public transportation traveling into, within, or outside of the U.S. and in U.S. transportation hubs such as airports and stations. Stay at least 6 feet away from others. Wash your hands often and watch for symptoms of COVID-19. When traveling back to the U.S., you must show a negative COVID-19 test result or have documentation of recovery from COVID-19 before boarding your flight back to the U.S. Visit cdc.gov/COVID-19 travel to learn more about travel requirements and recommendations.
Finally Home is a must-read step-by-step guide that will equip any first-time homebuyer with the knowledge they need to confidently make informed decisions. This book provides answers in simple and clear terms to most, if not all, of the questions you may have about credit, homeownership, and generational wealth. Finally Home equips the reader with the confidence to be engaged with the home buying process without feeling vulnerable or exploited. Tailor-made Real Estate Easy is not just a catchy hashtag. It is real estate agent and radio personality Taylor Andre's goal, a goal to simplify one of the most challenging processes you will go through as an adult. A goal to educate you properly on credit and teach you the strategies to finding the home of your dream. It is not just a good book or an easy read. It is the secret to a seamless home buying experience.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad. Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path, because when you talk, they hear you. Learn more at underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Finally Home is a must-read step-by-step guide that will equip any first-time homebuyer with the knowledge they need to confidently make informed decisions. This book provides answers in simple and clear terms to most, if not all, of the questions you may have about credit, homeownership, and generational wealth. Finally Home equips the reader with the confidence to be engaged with the home buying process without feeling vulnerable or exploited. Tailor-made Real Estate Easy is not just a catchy hashtag. It is real estate agent and radio personality Taylor Andre's goal, a goal to simplify one of the most challenging processes you will go through as an adult. A goal to educate you properly on credit and teach you the strategies to finding the home of your dream. It is not just a good book or an easy read. It is the secret to a seamless home buying experience.
Hey Zoids Boston, this is Brother Chris right here on Spark FM.
Come on, sing it!
Bringing you Sunday morning worship each and every Sunday morning, 6 to 10 a.m. Let's get our praise on.
Hi, it's Tori DeVito. In every family, small conversations can make a big impact. I grew up on tour with my parents. Kind of different, but we bonded over music just like other families do over sports, camping, or other interests. And we talked. Little everyday conversations from silly to serious that built a foundation over time. Honest conversations, like when my dad shared his experiences as an alcoholic.
Your honesty about that part of your life gave me a sense of integrity that I wanted to uphold in my own life.
And I was so grateful that you and Mom had become these sober, stable people who were always there for me.
I wanted you to know from someone who's been in recovery more than 30 years now that hard work is what creates success, not alcohol or other drugs, whether it's music or anything else. I said it a lot, and I'm glad you took it to heart.
Talk, they hear you. For more information about talking with your kids about underage use of alcohol and other drugs, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Spark FM.
Wheezy boy, make me dance. Daddy-o, make me dance.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM. Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com. Turn us up.
Tell me how you want it, yeah. Call me and I'm over.
Spark FM.
Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. We are back in the building. Saucy and friends, Rockstone Triz, Miss Tony B. No and Hot Sizzling Sauce. Today we are joined by Super Bones from the Super Show. And we have a nice young man here today, a local artist, entertainer, host, writer, creator, all the things. Welcome to Spark FM.
I'm happy to be here. Y'all gassing me too much. I'm reading what she's saying. I'm like, did I do all that?
You said, I was going through your bio the other day, and I said, well, goddamn, this young man does a lot of things. So tell us a little bit about who you are.
So my name is Nathan. I'm 19. I'm about to be 20. So please, birthday coming
in
up.
6 days.
6 days. My Cash App is everywhere. So, I'm an actor, writer, producer. I just finished working on my own independent sitcom that's gonna be we're premiering December 14th. So I mean, I'm just around. I just like being here.
What got you into entertainment and doing all the things that you do?
I mean, so I'm a church kid, and like when you in church a lot, like you pick up certain things as you go. So like I picked up I started picking up acting. I started picking
church
up
is like, because I was about to say, church is like theater. All the plays that they be having about, David and Goliath, and you gotta swing it.
Church is A&R practice.
Yeah.
Like, that's why you see the good artists all came from church. So yeah, I just started picking up stuff along the way, and then my parents kind of pushed me towards doing certain things in the entertainment sphere. So like a year ago, I was like, you know what, let me try this. I always had this script. I wrote it at like 13, and I was like, let me just try redeveloping it and bringing it back. And we finally got the opportunity. Now I got money, so I can produce it. When you broke, you got ideas. When you got money, you can be like, oh, let's go.
Yeah. Boy, I tell you, I like you already.
That's what a personality. That's awesome.
I'm still working with ideas.
You started all of this when you were around 11.
Yeah, so I used to host a talk show. I used to do like interview style, kind of what y'all are doing, except I did it more television style, like late night. I used to do that when I lived in Lexington, Massachusetts.
At 11?
Yeah,
you doing interviewing people at 11?
Late night.
I know.
Not a bad.
Late night. We was filming during the day. Don't let them lie to you. Don't let them turn down the lights. I had a bedtime.
What kind of people would you interview?
I mean, literally anyone around town, like the mayors, the selectmen, the people like boards, teachers, principals, like anybody that wanted to come sit down.
Did you attend Lexington?
I did for a little bit. My parents, my dad used to work out there actually. So then we had this like little gig that was set up. So, and he actually knew the people that owned the studio.
Yeah.
So then I
So
started
you
taking
said
classes
you lived
there.
out there?
Yeah, for like
Okay,
2-3
so you
years. For 2-3 years.
Okay, dope.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I've lived practically everywhere in Massachusetts, like every side.
Why you guys move around so much?
I mean, most of my years were in Randolph, but then when we moved to like Lexington, my dad kind of started liking like the suburban life. So he was like, we're gonna do that. But we lived in Boston for a little bit. Like we were just always bouncing around, whatever worked.
Yeah.
Nice. What got you excited about the world of entertainment and media in particular?
I mean, I feel like there's just a draw towards it. The idea that you get to influence and inspire other people to do what they love. And like once you have a level of creativity within you, it's like an itch. Like if you're not working on something that you feel like unfulfilled in what you do. So it's less about trying to be something. It's more about like, yo, I'm fulfilling and satisfying my own desire, my own itch.
Oh, I love that.
Are you sure you're 19?
I know, he's like,
Damn, I feel like I haven't done nothing.
Me either. I feel like I need to get right.
I know, like I
Don't
feel
worry, I got my birth certificate.
inadequate.
So Nathan, you're a proud Haitian American.
Yes, I am.
Usually in the Haitian culture, you know, you supposed to be a doctor, a lawyer, something like that. But you over here dibbling and dabbling in entertainment. How did that go over with your family?
See, surprisingly, my dad is actually way more supportive than I thought he would be. Because see, the thing is, they have like my parents specifically, they have a level of trust in me that they're like, okay, you know, we know at least he's going to work. At least he's like putting in work. He's funding this himself. So like they kind of support in that way. But I'm very much still get that degree, still get that. Like don't go all the way to the left.
Yeah,
and
don't get crazy.
Yeah, don't get crazy now. Don't get crazy now. But if it works, it works. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
But I definitely took some conversation. Definitely got a lot of the. What are you doing, my friend? You know all that good stuff. We're still Haitian.
Son.
Exactly. We still Haitian, by the way.
Tell me about this comedy, this 10-episode comedy series that you put together yourself.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, we shot 10 episodes in July. We did that in 10 days.
What's it about?
It's basically loosely based on my life growing up in Lexington, living around white people and being me. So yeah.
With your big personality.
A lot of it centers around my parents also, like growing up as a Haitian kid and like really representing a Haitian family that's actually stable within the community, and also still navigating, like I got into some interracial relationships in the show, which, you know, didn't go over too well, but still, you know, like exploring all of these different ideals, but letting faith, love, and hope and humor ground us through all of it.
Oh. How long did it take you to write that?
So I started writing at 13. Like the idea came like randomly when I was there was this white girl I liked at 13. I was 13. All right, no excuse. Look, I'm grown. I came back. I'm back. I'm back.
Lexington, we get it.
I was living in Lexington. Exactly. I got it. But then like the idea for this, she was an actress and she was like, oh, I like people that do like acting stuff. I'm like, you know what? I do that. You know,
so I even write.
Exactly. So I went and wrote a whole show so she could co-star in it, and thank God it did not get produced at 13.
Wow.
But like the idea outlived the relationship,
Yeah.
which is
Oh,
great.
wow.
Which is great. So yeah,
it's amazing.
I
what a
kept that
woman can
idea.
do.
Yeah, boy.
Facts. Y'all be inspirational.
I like movies. I write movies.
For real.
I got a movie.
I am in a movie.
I saw a movie.
Give me 2 weeks. I'm gonna be writing that movie. Where is this gonna be? Go ahead.
I was gonna say, Nathan, what made you get into the arts?
The arts in general, I mean, really, it was always something like that was a part of me.
Yeah.
It was always something that was around, and like I felt really fulfilled when doing it. So it kind of became just second nature to me. Okay. It wasn't something I was like, I'm gonna go out and like study per se. It was just always like something that was always around and something natural. And I loved watching other people do it. Like Martin still hits for everybody when we watch it, and it's like these types of things inspire a whole generation and a whole culture. And I want to be one of those people that can bring light to people no matter what.
And I like that too, because, you know, my son is 9 now, and I'm like, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? He's like, I want to be a YouTuber. And I'm like, a YouTuber? I'm going to be like, this boy wrote a script at 13 and got a whole show.
Get at your desk and write a movie.
YouTube. You better do something.
I like YouTube making more money.
Where can we find your show, though?
Yeah.
So it's not going to be out on streaming services yet, just because we are still working out the kinks and stuff like that. But we are premiering. We're hosting a huge premiere party December 14th at the Crystal Light Event Hall. You there?
Yes.
Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me.
That's my birthday weekend.
Y'all, she said this on air. No. She said this. I want y'all to screen record, write this down.
I'll go.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We do have a later night event later that night.
We do.
50th birthday. But we be outside. This weekend I went out twice.
Hey,
Two
man.
times.
Free tickets for all y'all in the studio.
Oh, good.
All y'all in the
I'm
studio.
definitely
Where did
pull
you
up.
say it's going to be?
It's going to be at the Crystal Light Event Hall in Bellingham, Massachusetts. So it's a little bit of a drive, but y'all got gas money. Come on.
Hell is Bellingham.
Hey, Crystal Light Event Hall, I'm telling you, that place, like, shout out to them.
Oh, you know what? I heard about
They
that
be killing.
place.
They be killing. Shout out to my man Jason, bro. They be killing.
That's what
Crystal Light, like the drink. Crystal Light.
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think it's the same.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, I know Jace. Yeah, I've seen his event hall many times, and I was like, damn, I wish it wasn't in Bellingham. But it's not far if you have an event.
Crystal Light Auditorium.
like the
Crystal
drink.
Light Auditorium.
And it's a whole really dope event space.
Oh,
so
wow.
that's
Wow.
Oh,
Check
they
this
look
place
nice.
Wow.
Ooh. too.
I just want to put it out there.
Uh-huh.
He said the Crystal Light, the drink. I am underage.
No, Crystal Light. Crystal Light.
In case y'all looking for me.
No, those are the ones you put in the water.
In case my parents is watching, I just want to let y'all know.
Hey, mom and dad. We're taking care of him. He's going to be
Okay, yeah.
So it's going to be on December 14th, and it's a premiere party. What is going to happen at this
It's
party?
about to be the event of the century.
Okay.
Straight up black tie formal event. Everybody come dressed to the nine. We're gonna have we're gonna premiere the first 2 episodes.
Okay.
So this is gonna be an exclusive thing for y'all.
Approximately how long are they?
They're about like 20 minutes, like kind of sitcom
bad,
level.
yeah.
Yeah, 20 minutes about of runtime, and then we're gonna premiere the first 2 episodes. Do cast panel interviews. We're about to have a bunch of photography opportunities. We're about to do a lot of networking. We got Haitian food.
Oh, say that.
Haitian
sold
food.
there.
Come on. I know it's the Caribbean platform.
Anywhere for some black
Yo,
rice.
can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Haitian food is on top in the Caribbean. I just said it.
It is.
I said it
Wait,
live.
what?
I don't have any qualm. I don't have a debate for you.
I'm not gonna start the debate. I'm just gonna.
Why? What would you have? What would you say?
It depends what we're talking about.
Food, just straight food. Yeah.
I don't know if anything beats a Trini Sunday food.
I think Haitians is up there.
Mm-mm.
I like. Don't get me
No.
wrong. I like Trini food, but
You might. We might sit on this one because this one is one of those
Yeah,
that is.
that one, this one, this
that's
one.
very
This is
hard.
tough.
That is tough.
I would give them. I would give the Haitians rice.
It depends on what day it is, what day of the week, what
Yeah.
time of day it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All
And I
of
would
it.
give
The
them
season of the
that
month.
macaroni with the meat in
Yeah,
it.
the
That is
macaroni.
that is nice. What we had from that young
Oh,
man
yeah.
at that
It was
Blacktober
nice. The Haitian
Fest.
macaroni and cheese
Yes.
definitely
It went
top tier.
So you can go December 14th.
correct.
At the Crystal Lane Ballroom. It is a Crystal Light Ballroom. It is a black tie affair. What are you hoping that this comedy does? Like, where do you want it to go? I don't want to say an end point, but where do you see it going?
I mean, honestly, I'm living with the ambiguity of not knowing specifically where it's going to go, but I do know what it wants to do. And the goal has always been, I want to represent the kingdom because I am a Christian. I do want to represent my story and the story of Haitian people. And I do want to, of course, represent our people well. So as long as I live with that mission, as long as it fulfills that, it could have 2 viewers or 2 million. It'll be good for me.
And then last but not least, it says here that you are an aspiring minister. Is that where you want to go?
That is actually the direction I want to go.
Good for you.
Yeah,
I can see you as a great youth pastor. I think you would bring a lot of youth back to the church and just staying in the church. I don't see your type of energy and light from a lot of young people your age. So that is really absolutely dope.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. I just want to let y'all know we out here. We out here.
Yeah,
There's a lot more than it looks like. So
And we
shout out.
would, Nathan, I'm really, really just proud of you when you first, when Jason actually first kind of put us together, he said that you were just a really awesome young man and that you wanted to get connected. And I was just like, this is the type of person that we built up this platform for, you know, for people like you who have strong ambition, who are just great energy to be around and are going places. Like, I can't wait to feel like I knew him. I knew him when he was almost 20.
Yeah, you're very...
But he was about to be 20 in 6 days. I remember.
Inspirational. I'm definitely going to show this interview to my son. Like, look at this.
So you're a senior, right?
Senior in what?
You graduated?
Oh, yeah,
Graduated?
I graduated.
So what's your next move? What's
So
your
right,
plans?
I am starting school. I took a little bit of the year off, of course, to get the show done. But like
A gap year.
a gap year. But not just a complete gap. I do start in January, so I'm gonna go back and get my MBA.
Where you going?
I'm doing community because I still do work full time and I still got to fund this production.
And I don't,
it's self-funded. Self-funded.
Community is good. That's a
I
nice,
appreciate it.
cost-effective, financially stable lifestyle to go to school.
Thank you. Let's all debt free, everybody. So yeah,
and it's free.
But
Good for you.
Massachusetts.
I'm very proud of you, too. I just met you, and I'm proud of you because I like you.
I'm a fan.
y'all fans, man.
absolutely.
I'm a fan of Spark FM. Can we talk about it? Y'all just fire. It's in the name.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
It's in the name.
It's in that name. I see what you did there. We're heading to another commercial break till we wrap up the show with our national entertainment news. If you're gonna follow Nathan, Tristan has put all his information in the comment section.
Well, not
Go
all of it. I'll put the
follow him
information
now.
for his name and where you guys can grab the tickets. But let them know where they can find you online.
You guys can find me on Instagram at the real Nathan Borjoli. The real Nathan Borjoli on Instagram. Or if you want to follow the show's Instagram at Nathan Sitcom. NathanSitcom.
Nathan Sitcom. I'm excited about this. I feel like it's gonna be funny. If it ain't funny,
I apologize.
all right, just apologize in advance. But I know it's gonna be great.
No, it's gonna be great.
And you and from the looks of it, this is just the start for you. This is just the start. You're gonna do so many great things.
Oh, so you're acting in this as well.
Oh yeah, I star in it.
Very.
Please, I'm gonna star.
Yeah, the show's my name. So yeah.
We're gonna go to a quick commercial break. Spark FM Online, #1 for urban and Caribbean music. This is Saucy and Friends, and we'll be right back with our national news.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
What is this, Doctor? This is. Well, Spark of New England, Spark FM. Bringing the heat back to the airwaves. Turn us up.
All right, let's take a look. Praise the Lord, City of Boston. This is Brother Chris right here on Spark FM.
Come on, sing it.
Bringing you Sunday morning worship each and every Sunday morning, 6 to 10 a.m. Let's get our praise on.
Advertise your business, brand, or music on Spark FM. Contact us at sparkfmonline.com for more information.
We all make choices about alcohol. Kids make choices whether to drink or not.
Bye, Dad. Remember, I'm going to Alex's party tonight and sleeping over.
Hey, remind me about that party again?
And adults make choices whether to talk about it. That's true of parents and every other trusted adult in a kid's life. Kids want to know our expectations, and they want honest answers in everyday conversations. So talk with your kids and help lead them on a positive path, because when you talk, they hear you. Learn more at underagedrinking.samhsa.gov.
Moonbox Productions is thrilled to present the Thanksgiving play. Isn't it time we rethink Thanksgiving? That's the question on the table when 4 politically correct performers try to create a new take on the traditional Thanksgiving holiday pageant. Rambunctious, wild, and fearless, the Thanksgiving play serves up history and humor with a steaming side dish of uniquely American hypocrisy. Opening on November 21st and running through December 15th at Arrow Street Arts in Cambridge. Tickets are $45 and are available at arrowstreetarts.org. Pay what you wish options are available at the box office.
Spark FM.
You don't make it ring, 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 ring. I can't keep this on the low.
Igniting the airwaves. Spark FM.
She right with me, me right with she. She my type of B, me have that type of G. She look come easy, get the money, please.
Join us on Facebook and Instagram at sparkfmonline.com. Turn us up.
Everybody shout. Everybody shout.
Spark FM.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
I got the sauce, yeah, I'm saucy. You peep the walk, yeah, I'm flossing on them. You can't get enough, you know you want this. Cause I got the sauce, catch my drip, drip, drip. I got the sauce, yeah, I'm saucy. You peep the walk, yeah, I'm flossing on them. You can't get enough, you know you want this. Cause I got the sauce, catch my drip, drip, drip. Drip beyond 1,000, your style beyond 100. Cause I've been stacking.
You're listening to Spark FM online.
Got this feeling me, and I really want you to get close to me. So would you dance with me? Dance with me. Backdrop drops in the parking lot, and I wanna get you back to my spot.
Baby.
spot the money, dance with me. I can see you in the dark. All right.
I know Daryl was like, I did not turn on Spark FM to listen to y'all's jingles.
Wow.
This morning. Hello.
Y'all jingles.
Hello.
That is crazy.
What you come here for?
Good morning, everybody. We are back in the building, the three of us, including the Super Bones. And it's time for us to get into our national news. Miss Tony Hitcher.
Oh, well, now what is this? Author of Obama Beach House sex claim book reveals.
What? What's going on here?
I know.
Hold on.
What? Author Korea Dwanyen hopes Obama Beach House sex book is made into a movie. And here's a casting suggestion. What are we talking about here? The author who claims a Secret Service agent snuck her into Barack Obama's beachfront Hawaii home for sex in Michelle's bathroom is hoping her story gets made into a movie, and she's got some ideas on who should play her and her lover. Korea Dwanyen joined us on the podcast to talk about her book, Undercover Heartbreak, a memoir of trust and trauma. And we asked if her Hollywood movie studios are blowing up her phone. Why is this in the national news?
Why is it in our news?
Korea says she's not getting the movie treatment just yet, but she would be a huge blessing. And if it happens, she wants Keke Palmer to play her on the big screen. As for her Secret Service agent love interest, not that she had sex with Obama. She had sex in their home.
Oh, with her Secret Service agent.
Her Secret
Service
that's
person
in Michelle's bedroom.
That's disrespectful.
So why is this a story?
Why is this a story? Why is it here?
The big question is how you guys find this story to even.
Our producer produced this story.
The producer is very, very good. It's very, very good. Very good.
Yeah. So anyhow, that's the thing, and that's the thing there. I'm not going to get into that because that's not really news. Trump watches Musk's SpaceX Starship launch into Texas. So yes, says last night on my flight back from Grenada, in the sky, the captain said, "Everybody, if you look over to the right, you can see the SpaceX rocket." And we looked over, and there it was.
Did you take a picture?
I didn't because I was in the middle seat, unfortunately, next to him. I was in between two robust people. And
robust.
And it was so, I thought that they were playing a trick on me because the guy kept shaking his leg all night. And so it was bouncing me all night. He was shaking his leg. And then when he stopped, she started shaking her leg. So it was like, but they weren't even together.
It's probably a ritual.
I don't know. So I was like, what's happening? Am I being punked? Like, what's the thing? I had to try to like make myself small in my seat, and it was weird. But anyways, he was like, oh, look, the rocket there. But he had his camera up, so I wasn't able to send me a picture. So I don't know if he's going to send it because I didn't give him any information. But anyhow, so that it went.
Definitely not sending.
Trump watches Elon Musk's SpaceX Starship launch in Texas. Trump is relatively recent convert of the potential value of SpaceX's service, having mocked Musk's rocket ships to nowhere in 2022. Elon Musk is the Antichrist, and Donald Trump is going to lead him into destruction.
Y'all are not paying attention to what is going on in this world.
Let me hear this, 'cause I got
Elon is literally making robots to replace mankind by 2060. And I think that it's disgusting and nasty that y'all won't let us have friggin' TikTok, but Elon can make robots.
Yep. Trump wearing a red MAGA hat watched from under a tent with Musk at his side as the mega rocket launched into the sky near Brownsville. The rocket is a key part of Musk's plan to populate Mars.
That's why.
We're about to be living in iRobot.
Yes, we are.
You know what I mean?
Yes, we are. That's why I got to get a dog, because it's crazy.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Yeah. The appearance was another sign of the deepening relationship between Trump and Musk, one of the world's wealthiest businessmen, who is serving as an all-purpose advisor.
He is the world's wealthiest man, period.
He's serving as an all-purpose advisor after having helped Trump win the White House for a second time 2 weeks ago.
They bought that whole thing.
Yeah. Trump, who has endorsed a Mars mission, announced his visit on X, the Musk-owned social media app. Didn't Elon Musk kick Trump off of X?
No,
that was Twitter.
That was Twitter. And then when Elon Musk came back,
he brought him back
because Elon believes that Twitter should be the trash of social media, where you can go and just say whatever you want to say all day and you don't get punched in your mouth. And that's what's the problem.
Oh, Trump said, I'm heading to the great state of Texas to watch the launch of the largest object ever to be elevated not only to space, but simply by lifting off the ground. Good luck to Elon Musk, great patriots involved in this incredible project. Is it the largest object ever to be elevated?
No.
All right. More lies. More lies. Trump names Dr. Mehmet Oz to head the Centers for Medicare. Dr. Oz, TV person.
I mean, but at least he's a doctor.
Why he didn't put Dr. Phil?
Well, Dr. Phil's an idiot, so.
Okay.
I mean, that doesn't, that what I said had no bearing of any kind.
Nothing.
He should have put Dr. Phil. You're actually right, and I'm sorry for even giving you an excuse.
Didn't he just
Doolittle.
Dr. Doolittle.
Dr.
Didn't he
Doolittle.
just give Betty White a job for education or something?
He would have. No, but Betty White wouldn't have. Betty Mahone.
McMahon.
Yeah, something
So Dr. Mehmet Oz is now to head the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, a key federal agency that oversees health insurance coverage for more than 150 million Americans. I have known Dr. Oz for many years, and I am confident he will fight to ensure everyone in America receives the best possible health care so our country can be great and healthy again, Trump said in a statement on Tuesday. Dr. Oz will be a leader in incentivizing disease prevention so we get the best results in the world for every dollar we spend on health care in our great country.
Dr. Oz better be careful. He end up just like Dr. Fauci.
Yeah.
Where's Dr. Fauci went? Anybody seen Dr. Fauci?
No.
B613.
Oz, he's a great man.
He's a great man.
Dr. Oz, I've known him a long time. His show is great. He's in that. He's
show
on
is
that
great.
screen. He's in the bedrooms of all those women, telling them good and bad.
Watch my boy.
And they love him.
What?
What the hell?
Straight from Central Casting, Dr. Oz. And he's not the only one. Trump's stacking his administration with people that he believes look the part. He's already named Fox host Pete Hegseth for Defense Secretary, Fox host Sean Duffy for Transportation Secretary. And none of that is a surprise in this context because Trump does put a premium on having what he sees as the look.
Hi, JJ.
Oh, he's a handsome dude. That's not good. This guy's Central Casting. We'll take him. He is perfect. He's Central Casting. He's going to be.
He's
great
casting a TV show.
The great Tom Homan, Central Casting, right?
That's what Schneider just said here. We're living in Hollywood. Everything is a friggin' rom-com. No, this is a comedic tragedy.
I want y'all to know that in 2016, I called this shit.
Yeah.
I said to everybody on Big City Radio that we are a part of Trump's reality show. And every news break, every news hearing, everything that he does is for ratings for this grand American reality show.
Yeah.
This cabinet that he's picking with now picking McMahon, the wife of McMahon.
Linda McMahon is picked for education secretary.
They said somebody, and it's the people that support the bull crap. And I've seen these comments of like, don't y'all know that she was in the Department of Education?
She's never been.
And if you read it, she was there. She was appointed there. She stayed there for 9 months, resigned, and never went back. Why does she get qualified to run the country's education department?
Yeah.
Some people
McMahon
said
was
because
one of
she's a
Trump's
billionaire.
Top donors during the 2024 campaign, contributing more than $20 million to the Make America Great Again, as well as $937,800 to his campaign and affiliated joint fundraising committees.
Wow.
The Education Department has a budget of $241.6 billion and employs about 13,000 workers. Under the Biden administration, the Education Department has approved the cancellation of $175 billion in student loan debt, and the administration has also sought to expand civil rights protections for LGBTQ students from a new Title IX rule that broadens the definition. Her and Vince McMahon were recently just sued for
wasn't it
being nasty, doing some crazy stuff.
Yeah, they got a Netflix special about
They
it.
do.
Egg
There's
McMahon?
no Vince McMahon.
No.
Ed McMahon. Oh, he's Publishers Clearinghouse.
Oh.
Another thing that I was reading. They were. Yeah, her and him were just sued like recently in recent years for.
So Linda fortunate wrestling scandals now shadow her rise. Donald Trump's transition to co-meet lesbians. I'm trying to find an older article. What we know about Linda McMahon. Blah blah blah. You know, like that's what it is.
I think we should start. We should. I have an idea.
Tell us.
We should start building the Spark Arc.
I was gonna
right?
build it up.
Because shortly
you're gonna have to leave here soon.
Shortly, when Trump says we all have to get a chip in our neck, I'm going to Trinidad and I need comfortable accommodations.
Well, you see that they're offering a cruise, a 4-year cruise.
I saw that.
For people who want to get away from being under Trump rule.
That has too much. No, I'm building my own arc. We'll put it in the seaport and we just float.
We building a spark.
We're gonna call it the Spark Arc.
The Spark Arc. Yeah, right there.
It's Weezoon.
It's Weezoon. In a strange twist of events, this girl, MTG, Marjorie Taylor Greene, says the GOP covered up sexual harassment and assault claims. She wants everything to be put out there. Marjorie Taylor Greene made a sensational allegation that her Republican colleagues in Congress have covered up sexual harassment and assault claims by paying off victims with taxpayer money. The MAGA diehard made the revelation as a growing number of GOP politicians have expressed reservations about Donald Trump's choice to appoint the scandal-scarred ex-lawmaker Matt Gaetz to be his attorney general.
Diddy was the event planner.
Huh?
Diddy was their event planner.
Absolutely. Oh, God. For my Republican colleagues in the House and Senate, she began, if we are going to release ethics reports and rip apart our own that Trump has appointed, then put it all out there for the American people to see. Greene's request would include the House Ethics Committee releasing the findings of its probe into the 42-year-old Gaetz, who was accused this week of paying 2 women for sex. One of these women reportedly testified that they were also witnessed the freshman congressman have sex with a 17-year-old girl at a house party 5 years ago. And we heard that a long time ago.
White privilege is a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
I just want, so I'm sorry, just a little pushback to the McMahons and stuff like that. They, the complaint alleges Phillips and his wife who died in Phillips, who died in 2012, hired underage boys as young as 12 years old to assist the ring crew in preparation for WWE shows. He said that the McMahons failed to protect and acknowledge the fact that there was sexual abuse going on under their roof for so long, and they never did anything about it.
Yeah.
And they are going to be she's going to be the
education.
Yeah.
History repeats itself.
Oh, yes.
So the Romans were doing this.
Yes, absolutely.
So this is. Yeah.
And we'll get through it.
You got deep there. Talk about the
romance.
We're living in a very, very, very scary place.
Yeah,
we are. We really are. When I was Saturday night, we were at the bar and they were showing MMA fights, all the MMA fights. And when Trump walked into the building, it was this weird silence that fell over the whole place. This is in Grenada. And then all of a sudden there was just this laugh. And people just was laughing. And I said, listen, look at how the people in Grenada is laughing at America and what we have become.
This man became the president. I can't even get
an
inspection.
Twice.
I can't get an inspection sticker for my car.
Bro, twice.
And he governing the country.
You can't get an inspection sticker. Do you know how many times we get denied for things just because we have a parking ticket or something like that, a warrant for a parking ticket? And this man just became the president of what was supposed to be the greatest country in the world. I just don't get it. We're going to hell. So Marjorie Taylor Greene is now calling for everything to be put out there. She says, if we're going to dance, let's all dance in the sunlight. I'll make sure that we do. So she said, put it all out there. Because she wants...
take it out of the dark.
Yep, take it out of the dark. Put everything out there. And this is the first time ever that I've agreed with anything that Marjorie Taylor Greene has said.
F her. I don't agree with this either. Because if you want to dance in the sun... everybody there should be exposed. Not only the people that you don't like, Marjorie. All of them have some type of sexual assault, sexual deviant.
Oh, I thought that's what she was saying.
Because she likes she ain't said nothing about none of these other pics. But you don't like Matt
Well, no,
Gaetz.
she's saying it about everybody. She's saying they need to release all ethic reports and claims, including the one I filed, all your sexual harassment and all claims that were secretly
Gaetz,
settled.
but she's not
paying off victims with taxpayer money. She says against the whole GOP.
To be in the political party, you don't have to go through a Corey.
No.
But that's in the Constitution. It doesn't say anything about you having to have a clean bill of rights, a bill of a clean caseload.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I have more on the story here. Hold on.
Is now making a threat. She is threatening to expose, her own words, all the Republicans who have been involved in any sort of sexual harassment, any assault claims, as well as leaking, which I guess she has, the entire Jeffrey Epstein files.
Yeah.
If the Matt Gaetz ethics report comes out. And she appears to not want that, despite being a person that apparently is super interested in these sorts of claims. She just doesn't want anything done about them. She tweeted this: for my Republican colleagues in the House and Senate, if we're going to release ethics reports and rip apart our own that Trump has appointed, then put it all out there for the American people to see. Yes, ... all the ethics reports and claims, including the one I filed. This could literally all be in one paragraph. What is wrong with you, Marjorie Greene? But anyway, all your sexual harassment assault claims that were secretly settled, paying off victims with taxpayer money, the entire Jeffrey Epstein files, tapes, recordings, witness interviews. But not just those, there's more. Epstein wasn't/isn't the only asset. If we're going to dance, let's all dance in the sunlight. I'll make sure we do. Her ability to spin, like,
wow.
It that doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It unfortunately, like, she's saying something that should be done. Unfortunately, we know that she's a piece of shit, and so the rest of them are. So it's not like anything is gonna come, even if they discover or if they I mean, they have the investigations on all these people, and they're still being chosen.
Yeah.
Y'all chose the person.
So,
you guys are supporting the person who are picking these people. So I don't get why y'all mad.
What I've come to MTG is mad she didn't get a cabinet spot. That's what Mike Nice said. And that probably is exactly what it is. What I've come to understand is that these people are picked, but they might not necessarily be confirmed. And I think that what we're seeing is that there are a lot of Republicans who did not receive seats or picks or didn't get picked for a cabinet spot that are having some pushback against the people who are being nominated. Is that true?
Yes, but he controls all three branches of the government.
But
right.
But there's people who are in those branches of the government who do not agree with who he's
I
picking,
agree with you.
right?
What I'm saying, it might not be enough. There might be not enough of them. If all three of them have to pick, the 5 people that don't want it happening might not be enough to not confirm these people into the actual seats. So that's what I'm worried about. When I hear things like, oh, they're trying to look for checks and balances, how can you look for some type of checks and balances when you guys are okay with no checks and balances? Like, why are you all of a sudden now worried about people with sexual assault cases when you were such a big supporter of Donald Trump, who also has a sexual assault case? You know, like I guess I'm just not. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be being the positive one.
I also
everything is gonna work out, guys.
Realize that not realize, but I understand that Matt Gaetz has now retired from this or quit his Senate job. Is he still able to be nominated for this position?
He's letting go of that so he can prepare for his seat.
He let go of that, so they dropped the case on him.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
They stopped investigating him.
Was it
yesterday.
Andy Cohen that I was watching the other day, and it was literally about the softness of the Democrats. Like, Republicans know the rules. They also know all the loopholes to the rules. Whereas the Democrats will know the rules and not try to even do anything with any loopholes that they might find. So the same thing with this. They're going to, let's uncover all of it. Well, the loophole says that if it happened in 2016, that it would be dismissed. And Trump is going to probably expunge all it.
Listen,
Literally.
the Republicans also know where to leave the duffel bags with the unmarked bills.
Exactly. And we got to keep remembering that the Republicans have been playing the long game. They have been playing the absolute long game, preparing for these moments that Trump is putting in front of us. They're not going to let, big back Marjorie Taylor Greene mess up their plan. This is divine planning. It's nasty. Ugh. I hate it.
I wish I had that kind of patience.
I mean, something.
I just wish I was white. Because
No,
then
no,
I
no,
could have got a cabinet pick. I could have been the cabinet pick for what's a good one? I want a good one. For a home and HUD. That's what I want to be.
If I got a cabinet space, I'd be fighting to make this all into a parliament. You
This
know?
is what,
Like,
yeah.
You know, I wouldn't Republican. Parliament, you know? We
But
don't need a president, we need a prime minister.
We need a prime minister.
Yep.
And because what's he trying to be, the king, right?
He's trying to be Hitler Jr.
Kang.
Kang. Is this your Kang?
Ay. Anyhow, that. What else do we have in foolishness?
That next story sounds crazy.
Teens killed disabled man because they were bored.
What?
Yeah, this is the stuff. This is the stuff. Girls ages 12 and 14 who took selfies after killing a disabled man because they were bored are headed to juvenile detention. 2 teen girls, 13 and 14, who were found guilty of kicking and stomping to death a 64-year-old disabled man they didn't know because they were bored. A judge in Washington, D.C. on Monday found the girls guilty of second-degree murder, assault, and conspiracy to commit assault in the death of Reggie Brown. The 13-year-old girl was also found guilty of tampering with physical evidence. They face imprisonment until they are 21 years old when they are sentenced next month. Jeffrey Harris, the attorney for the 13-year-old, said his client should have been charged only with assault. She did not have any intent to kill, Harris argued. His death was not intentional. She was only 12 at the time.
How did she kill him?
They kicked and stomped him to death.
Oh, she didn't know that by kicking and stomping someone that they could die?
No, she was a follower, not a leader.
Okay.
The 14-year-old's
this is
attorney,
an old story.
Victoria Clark, said her client wasn't involved. She was not a part of this. Clark said the prosecutor has not proven she was a part of the attack. The evidence is unreliable. The case came to light in October of 2023 when officers responded to reports of a man down at Georgia Avenue Northwest. Once there, first responders said they located the man, later identified as Brown, suffering from injuries consistent with an assault. He was declared dead at the scene. The Office of the Chief Medical Examiner conducted an autopsy and determined Brown's manner of death to be a homicide and the cause of death to be blunt force trauma to the head. Jesus. The 110-pound man had lupus and had recently battled cancer.
Can I speak freely on this real quick?
Yes, you can.
Us in here would understand this, but it has one word that brought a lot of fear to me as a child growing up. Mm-hmm. That word is licks.
Yeah.
And if these children knew what licks really was, I don't think this would be.
But this is the thing. They don't have no bratupsy, right? And that's what we talk about all the time. Like, if you had a little bit of fear of your parents, our parents just gave us a look, right?
Yo, listen, man, I'm old. I'm old right now, and my mother could still give me that look, and I'm
wait till we get home.
Right.
and then you go on your best behavior. You're on your best behavior. But you're still getting that licks when you get home because your parents wouldn't lie to you, right?
Because the worse you are, the worse the licks get.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Months later, the 12-year-old and 13-year-old were arrested and charged with the attack. Several months later, investigators said they discovered 2 more juveniles involved. A 15-year-old girl pleaded guilty in October to a lesser charge of assault with a dangerous weapon and was sentenced to 3 years in juvenile detention. As part of her plea deal, the teen was required to testify at the trial of two of her co-defendants. She told jurors that the 5 girls had been at a skate park in Maryland before returning to her home. While looking for something else to do, the juvenile witness said she suggested they go out and find someone to beat up. Asked why she suggested such a thing, the teen reportedly responded, "Because we were bored."
Because I want to do hood
rat things. Go steal
now,
a car.
If he turned around and beat them, he would have get locked up.
Right. While walking on Georgia Avenue, the 15-year-old said the group came across Brown, who was already being attacked by a man wearing a blue coat, who then approached the girls. He pushed Brown to the ground. The 15-year-old reportedly testified. He then walked up to us and I asked him why he was beating him up. What did he say? I don't remember what he said. I asked if we could help, and he said yes. The 15-year-old testified she did not know the identity of the man in the blue coat. This is all just crazy. One of the defendants reportedly recorded the attack on her cell phone, which showed several of the girls stomping on Brown's head and lashing him with his own belt. Following the beating, the girls reportedly took selfies. Malda Brown,
These
a
are
sister.
all little girls.
Little girls.
man,
15 was the oldest. Malda Brown, a sister of the victim, said she was satisfied with the outcome on Monday of the 2 teens in the case, but added, "We are also not going to stop until we get justice with this guy who initiated the whole thing with my younger brother." That is so awful.
What is that?
Crazy.
Little girls don't want to play with dollies and buy a little lip gloss and say my lip gloss is popping and things like that. Just no, we don't want to braid no hair, make a little easy bake oven thing.
No,
nothing.
We don't. They don't have any of that
Keyword
anymore.
is licks.
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 Cut ass.
It must share. It must share.
You know, I blame society because everybody's become so disassociated with
And lack of empathy, like we were talking about with the
right.
yawn this morning.
Yeah.
There's not that anymore. I don't know why yawning is still contagious in this world that we're living in. Because
Nobody cares about
nobody
anybody
cares
else.
about anybody else. There is no empathy. Anyhow, this last story, we've been hearing a lot about what's going on in Haiti. I think a lot of flights have been stopped from going to Haiti lately, right? That's what they said. There's no flights going to Haiti.
JetBlue or Spirit right now.
JetBlue, Spirit, a few other ones because they were shooting down the planes, right? So
That is a different level of badness.
like, what is that?
What?
So crazy.
Oh.
Police say that residents killed dozens of Haitian gang members after an attack in Pétionville.
And that's sometimes what you got to do. You got to turn the gang
Yeah.
on the gang.
Yeah.
Gang.
More than 2 dozen Haiti gang members were killed by police and members of the public after residents in the country's Pétionville neighborhood woke up Tuesday to panic and armed bandits in their midst. The attempted attack on the Tony residential suburb of Port-au-Prince, which has tried to shield itself from the capital's murderous gangs, unleashed a response from residents not seen since April of last year, when people from the Canapé Vert neighborhood of Port-au-Prince hunted down and set fire to suspected gang members trying to invade their community. Remember, they were putting tires around them and then setting them on fire. Crazy. At least 28 suspected gang members have been killed, police spokesman Lionel Lazare told the Miami Herald, as residents sheltered in place in all of Pétionville remained on lockdown. For the moment, the police are continuing to carry out operations. Lazare said he did not know yet where the gang members, who for days had been threatening to invade the community, were from. They were intercepted in the neighborhoods of Canapé Vert, La Lue, and Bourdon. While en route, police and members of the Kenya-led multinational security mission had been on heightened alert now for days amid the threats and constant gun battles around Port-au-Prince. At least 10 gang members were killed by police and by the residents who gave themselves justice after a truck the gang members were traveling in came across a police checkpoint near the Oasis Hotel. He said there was an exchange of gunfire and the gang members fled.
Good.
Wow.
Good for
Vigilante justice. Sometimes you got to take shit into your own
That's
hands.
what I like. I like a little street justice, a little time, open season on
Could y'all
somebody's head
imagine?
top.
Could y'all imagine that though, being in Haiti and you're a resident fighting the gangs?
Fighting the gangs.
And that's what your life is.
With the help of the police, though. So
that's what your life is. And this is the people, like some of these people are trying to get away from this life. And
Absolutely.
and they just, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
It is.
God bless Haiti.
They just turned San Francisco into a sanctuary town.
They did.
Yeah.
I thought that it always was.
California.
I thought that California was a sanctuary state.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know if
Not all can be a sanctuary state, but there are
Sanctuary
different
city.
cities and stuff
Yeah.
like that. That and I found this about like Natick and stuff. They're not necessarily a sanctuary. Massachusetts is a sanctuary state, but Natick is just it's not. They don't say that. They won't turn anybody away, but they're also not inviting nobody either. So it's one of those things where they have to go over the language now of how they're gonna say what they are. They have to listen to the community and the residents and really kind of put out a statement as to who and what
Los
they are.
Angeles. It was Los Angeles.
Los Angeles
Declares itself an immigration sanctuary
I
city.
mean, it should be. It's a lot of place where a lot of immigrants go. California, Los Angeles. I know a lot of people from the
Homeless people too, because it's warm there. So if you're living outside, then you're not, like freezing or whatever. But
True.
anyhow, that's the national news. That is the national news.
We're not gonna. We'll just go through the headlines. 50 Cent reacts to Louisiana eliminating the $150 million film tax credit. We know that he's a filmster, so that's probably gonna hurt his pockets a lot. He shouldn't have voted for Donald Trump, and maybe he would keep some of that. New set of Diddy lawsuits accuse him him of sexually assaulting both a man and a woman.
Jesus Christ.
He was sexually assaulting and drugging a teen girl and a Florida man. Computer just died, which is crazy. This is but go ahead. Can you?
A Florida man and a teen girl. Is that something you were reading? So yes, Diddy drugging a teen girl, Florida man. 2 new accusers, one who was 18-year-old girl at the time of the alleged incident, have sued Diddy for sexually assaulting them after drugging them. Sean Diddy Combs has been sued for 2 more alleged sexual assaults. Texas attorney Tony Busby, who's presenting over 120 alleged victims of the fallen mogul, was behind filing his new set of formal complaints in tune with previous accusations leveled against Combs. The new pair of accusers includes a woman who was 18 at the time of the purported incident and a man from Florida. I think there's a 39-year-old man. They additionally claim that Bad Boy Records founder drugged them before sexually assaulting them.
I believe it.
I mean, it's just, like, what is the point of reading these things anyways? It's all the same thing. At one point, she was supposedly given a drink, which eventually left her dizzy, as Diddy compelled her to perform oral sex on all men, including himself, present in the limo. Doe further claims that the now disgraced rapper resorted to name-calling during the alleged incident. He purportedly also sprayed champagne on her, as he is pictured pulling the same move from one of his famous white parties, and I have seen him do that. I have seen him do that. So that's.
You guys wouldn't have wanted to go to a Diddy party?
I did.
Oh, hell yeah, I would have loved to go to. Who wouldn't go to a Diddy party?
Huh? Yeah.
I don't know about the after party now.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like, really, like, let's be serious and honest. Like, don't judge.
Yeah.
But you wouldn't want to go to one Diddy party?
When I was younger, I always wanted to go to Diddy's white party in the Hamptons. That's something that I always wanted to do during that bad boy era.
Because when you hear about these parties,
But
now,
I didn't know that the Diddy parties was freak offs.
Not
all of them was
right. So I wanted to go to a Diddy party. I do not ever want to go to a freak off.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to see freak. You don't want a little
You have
tussy.
the Diddy party. Then you have the freaky
Nah,
party.
man.
Nah.
I would attend.
A freak off?
I would attend one time. And I would just be very careful in what I drink.
And
I would be, you know,
and
where
no
I
lines
am,
of coke.
what rooms I'm in, and things like that. But
You can do that. You can do that anywhere around here. They got little freak off parties happening around here all the time.
we don't have the money to do it like here.
Yeah.
Not like that.
You're not gonna have the cocaine and the
Yeah,
razors
And
and
the
the
Tootsie.
lube and the Tootsie and the condoms
And the baby oil.
and the
Right.
baby oil and the imported
don't sound
Cape
like there was any
Verdeans from
condoms
Rhode
there.
Island. You know,
I didn't hear about them finding any kind of condoms.
Like
No,
the
they
man-
said they
you got
found a
hot
bunch of
tub
used
full of baby
condoms
oil.
and razors
A
and a
hot
little
tub
bit
full of baby oil.
and some blood.
That's a lot of baby
A
oil.
little
Is
blood
not cheap.
too.
Baby oil is not cheap. Unless you can get it. I mean, you can get the Dollar Tree baby oil.
Yep. You can get the Dollar
You feel it was Dollar Tree, but it was Johnson & Johnson.
It was Johnson & Johnson. He had stock. Ooh, speaking of stock and stuff, Denzel Washington, 69, he's done a lot of damage to his body with past drug and alcohol use. Denzel Washington admitted to his past drug and alcohol use has left an impact on his health. The Gladiator 2 actor, he was in Gladiator 2?
Denzel?
Set to celebrate 10 years of sobriety on his 70th
I wanna
70th
see that,
birthday in
by the
December.
way. Go ahead.
I like a Gladiator. I don't know what Gladiator
Isn't that crazy? The whole time he was on drugs.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either. 10 years sober, like he's
Yeah.
70. So
Yeah.
for 60 years, you was out here
Wow.
getting it.
Wildin'. He said, "I've done a lot
Wow.
of damage to the body. We'll see. I've been clean. Things are opening up for me now. Like being 70. It's real and it's okay. This is the last chapter. If I get another 30, what do I want to do? My mother made it to 97. I'm doing the best I can." He says. The actor revealed he dabbled in a slew of substances over the years, but ultimately wine was his main vice. Wine is very tricky. It's very slow. It ain't like boom all of a sudden, he said. I never got strung out on heroin, never got strung out on coke, never got strung out on hard drugs. I shot dope just like they shot dope, but I never got strung out.
I'm not gonna lie. Wine does make you
shot
feel
dope.
very sexy.
Very, very sexy. Very
If
sexy.
I drink some wine,
Very
I'm
sexy.
feeling very sexy.
Dope.
Wine makes you
What's
feel
dope?
very sexy. And
Dope is Heron.
Heron.
Damn, he was a heroin user.
Washington added it. I never got strung out on liquor. I had this ideal idea of wine tastings and all that, which is what it was at first. And that's a very subtle thing. I mean, I drank the best.
You know, it explains a lot.
Yeah.
That's why he was a good actor.
However, when his family added a wine cellar to their house, the Oscar winner revealed he picked up a taste for the best. I learned to drink the best, so I'm going to drink my 61s and my 82s and whatever we had. Wine was my thing, and now I was popping $4,000 bottles just because that's what was left. He began making a habit of ordering his wines from Jill Turner's Fine Wines and Spirits on Sunset Boulevard in Hollywood, asking for 2 bottles, the best of this or that. So he was he was an alcoholic really bad. When his wife, Pauletta, asked him why he would order 2 bottles each time, the actor said he told her, because if I order more, I'll drink more. So I kept it to 2 bottles, and I would drink them both over the course of the day.
He sounds like Sam Jackson. When Sam Jackson said, whatever I would buy, I would use it that day because I wasn't expecting to live another day.
Oh wow, that's not a good something to say.
Well,
that's awful.
That's very bad.
When you're in those spaces, that's what happens.
These people brave, boy.
Yeah. I never drank while I was working or preparing. I would clean up, go back to work. I would do both. However, months of shooting, bang, it's time to go. Then boom, 3 months of wine. Then time to go back to work, he said. 3 months.
That's crazy. Y'all remember the movie he did when he was a pilot?
Yes, and he
More
was drunk.
Better Blues.
Yeah, no. You don't gotta say stuff. You don't have to, like you don't always gotta say something.
Because he was
CK's mother.
Pilot movie.
Someone said Ray Charles was a drug addict too.
Flight.
Yes.
Yeah,
so that's not what
crazy.
it was. That was wrong. Sorry.
I wonder if that's one of the reasons why
Not
he
Mo Better
stopped.
Blues.
Yeah.
Keeping it moving. Young Thug faces a fresh legal drama after being sued over $16 million.
But that does not.
Let's go right there to that story.
Okay.
Young Thug may be out of jail, but that does not mean the end of his legal problems, as he has been sued for allegedly wrongfully receiving millions of dollars. According to sources, the Atlanta rapper, real name Jeffrey Williams, is being sued by music giant Anschutz Entertainment Group for allegedly signing a publishing deal in 2021 with Cobalt Music worth $16 million, despite Anschutz Entertainment Group claiming they had already secured the rights to Thug's music. Anschutz Entertainment Group argued that Thugger signed a deal with them in 2017 which saw him receive a $5.25 million loan. After failing to pay the money back, they claim he relinquished the copyright to his publishing to the company. As part of Thug's default on the loan, Anschutz Entertainment Group also argued that they received the rights to promote the YSL Leaders live shows. Anschutz Entertainment Group took legal action after Thug sold his publishing in 2021. However, proceedings were paused after the rapper was arrested as part of the high-profile RICO case against his YSL collective. Now that Thug is out of jail, Anschutz Entertainment Group are seeking the initial $5.25 million loan repayment plus interest, as well as any money the rapper made from his deal with Cobalt.
Oh, free
Anschutz
Thugger.
Entertainment Group previously sued Young Thug.
Yeah, because I think this is what's going to happen for a lot. Now that he's back out making money, people are going to try to get him on anything else. It's like the way that the world goes. Like, once you get released, then that's when your problems start.
There it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to enter World War III.
Yep.
You could imagine someone give you that much of a loan?
This is breaking news, but Ukraine uses U.S. missiles for a long-range Russia attack.
Thanks, Trump.
And then Russia is gonna go ahead and unleash
But
their.
Biden
big-
gave him the right to do. What did Biden do the other day? He said
He
they
gave
could
them
use
the
it.
okay for Ukraine to use the U.S. missiles, the long-range missiles, so they're using them.
Good thing Trump is back in office so that he could put a stop to this Ukraine-Russia war immediately after he has a few lunch dates with Putin, and we'll be back. Everybody, everything is gonna be fine.
Putin also warned the U.S. with nuclear threat.
They're gonna blow Ukraine off the.
Trish, so where we buying the wood for this ark?
y'all better go see about them trees we're burning down in the forests over there, because this is crazy. This is crazy.
Boy, I tell you. Kodak Black admits he's back on drugs. He says, I'm too young to die sober.
You don't say.
Don't say. I think that's going to be the sentiment of a lot of people. A lot of people are going to have to be high. A lot of people are going to have to get on drugs in order to be okay
Hold
these
on.
days.
We have the words from the man himself, and everybody put on their listening ears because we all know when he talks, it's quite
What'd he
hard to
say? What'd he
understand.
say?
Say I love when Kodak sober. Bitch, I ain't sober. Fuck, I look sober.
That nigga's going for two.
I know it's sober, bitch. For what? For what? Look at all this money. Look at all this cash. Fuck sober for what?
That's crazy.
True. For what? Why? Why would you choose to be sober?
Yo.
I mean, as Kodak Black, especially as Kodak, why would you choose to be sober? Nobody can't understand him sober or non-sober,
Hey,
so you might as well just go down that level.
Bones, did you see him on Kai's stream?
Yes, he oh my gosh. You
It
know what?
would look sad.
You know what? I wonder, I really wonder if we was to get Sauce high like that, what would she accomplish?
Like-
you might be rich.
Like a drug? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because that's when people really start to tap
Right.
into their creative
Yeah.
brains. I could be the next
Your creative
Kodak Black.
juices start flowing when you high.
I don't want them to flow. I don't want to, I just don't want it.
You don't want them to flow?
I just don't want to, I see these people online and I just get like, why you want to live your life? But whatever, you don't want to live your life. I think that has mental issues that have issues that they need to lock him up in a facility.
He is a
in
rabid
San
raccoon.
Francisco.
He's a rabid raccoon.
The exact one that we just saw.
Yeah.
Shaking and high and drooling.
Yeah. That's
crazy.
Y'all seen a rabbit raccoon?
Yeah, this morning.
We researched one today.
We researched a rabid raccoon this morning. But yeah, that's what it is.
Terrible.
Pray for America, y'all.
Play for
our
America.
country.
America.
In the words of my grandmother, read your Bible.
Yes.
Study your Bible.
Study your Bible.
Yes, because it's the time gonna come when they're gonna take the Bibles.
It
You're
is.
not gonna be able to read it.
They're
You
gonna
have
make their own Bibles and force us to read them.
You get to put
That's
it-
what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you gotta memorize the Bible and tattoo it on your skin because.
Oh wow, that's called the mark of the beast.
Oh well, I know.
So don't do that.
I'm sending my kids. I'm gonna send my kids to the bush of Trinidad.
Seriously,
summer.
they have to climb up in the mountains to get
No
away.
social media, nothing.
Exactly,
With
just
sticks.
water
Yes,
and
learn
dirt.
learn to forage
Yes, please.
and make and build fires.
Catch
and
what you have to eat.
build
You know what I mean?
house.
Live hard.
Seriously.
Bye. Goodbye, everybody. Bobby Steels is up next with the greatest midday show ever.
Yeah.
Make sure you keep it locked right here to Spark FM Online. This is Saucy and Friends, Rockstone Triz, Tony B. Knowin, Sizzling Sauce, Super Bones. We here. Bye-bye.
You're listening to Saucy and Friends in the morning with Miss Hot Sauce, Miss Tony, and Rockstone Triz.
Spark FM. Spark FM.
This is a message from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.